Former Parks and Recreation Director Calvin Magruder officially filed a complaint against the city of Meridian. Now, this is the second complaint from a former department head against the city just in the past few months. Reporter Emily Erickson has the latest.
Former Parks and Recreation Director Calvin Magruder has now filed a complaint against the city of Meridian. He was placed on leave indefinitely without pay and eventually fired on July 18th of this year after he claims he went to the mayor about a few city employees engaging in alleged violations.
The pattern continues where if you complain or if you try to do the right thing, then you're obviously punished in some way. Whether or not everything that was said in the complaint is true, I think might be up for debate, but no doubt some of those complaints that were filed in federal court are substantiated.
In this complaint, Magruder claims Mayor Percy Bland told him to discuss these allegations with Chief Administrative Officer Richie McAllister. Shortly after is when Magruder says he was placed on an unpaid leave with no reason. Magruder reached out to Councilman Weston Lindeman with his complaints, and Lindeman, who has a history of disagreement with the administration, agreed with him.
Intimidation is sort of a tactic used by certain members of this administration, and I think that it's well documented that Mr. McAllister doesn't exactly treat people fairly when they disagree with him.
Lindeman claims that from this complaint, another from former Community Development Director Bunky Partridge, and complaints from other city employees are costing the city around $700,000 in legal fees.
When asked about moving forward, one suggestion that Lindeman had was to actually cut McAllister's salary in order to pay for some of the legal fees.
If we reduced his salary to like $1, I think he would probably leave, and that would be a huge blessing to the city of Meridian and the taxpayers, because we would see, again, our legal fees go down and employee complaints would go down as well. And then, of course, services would most likely increase if we had better management in place.
CAO Richie McAllister says they cannot comment on the complaint due to it being open litigation. Reporting at City Hall, Emily Erickson, Twin States News.